Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing some real jumbo style braids. So I saw this girl's picture on Instagram and I was like, I think I can do that. Like I really want to try it out. And they were literally like about 10 braids, maybe a bit more, and they were just kind of like loose all over her head, and I just thought it looked really cute. She slicked her edges down, everything like that. So that is the look that I'm going for today. Whether or not I can do it is a completely different thing, but I thought, you know what, everyone's always asking me like, have you done YouTube? Like, where's your YouTube? Why are you not doing your YouTube? So I just thought, you know what, like, let me just see if I can do a YouTube video on this. By all means, I'm not telling you that I'm a professional. I'm not a professional. I repeat, I am not a professional. However, I just thought, well, if I'm thinking that I could potentially do it, it means that you guys probably are thinking the same thing. If you're wanting braids as well, you're probably thinking, can I do it? So I went to my local hair shop. I found some hair. It's not the colours that I would want because I've had my hair braided before, one of my partner's cousin's wives did it for me, and she is incredible. If you do want your hair braided, I definitely recommend her. Her Instagram is braids by Nads. I'll put it down the bottom, but she is absolutely incredible. When I went to her, I picked out, I think I went to a different hair shop, I'm not entirely sure, but I went to a hair shop and I got like about 3 or 4 different colours, but obviously on this occasion we don't have that many options, number one, and number two, the hair shop I went to didn't have that many colours either. So I went to the hair shop, I got a 24, which is like a honey blonde, and I got a number 6. I wanted to get a number 8. I got 3 packs of expressions and 1 pack of impressions, because they didn't have the expressions. Normally I would just get the expressions. Oh my gosh, all these impressions. I would just normally get the expressions hair because that's obviously what I know, but when I was looking online, it doesn't really matter which braid and hair you use as long as you use like one of them. So that's what we're basically going to do today. So I'm thinking that I also saw another girl's Instagram. She did braids, but she did them a little bit differently, and the way that she did them, I'm not entirely sure if they'll stay in that long, and obviously I'm more in mind to be as natural looking as, well, not natural looking, that's the wrong word to use, it's a braid, it's probably gonna be down to my waist, it's not natural. But anyway, there's this other girl that I was looking at on Instagram, and she had these braids in, but she had the ends really blunt, rather than like tapered off, which I quite like the look of. So that is the look I'm going for. I'm not going to taper them off and like plait them to the end. I just want to kind of cut them blunt and have them blunt. So I'm going to obviously just elastic band them at the bottom, and then I don't know if I'm going to attempt to seal them with hot water or if I'm going to wait for my boyfriend to get home. I just haven't worked that part out yet. I normally have these really good ideas and then it doesn't quite work out that way. Like I probably will burn my whole face if I put the kettle near my head. So I probably will wait for my boyfriend, but you never know. I might have like an ingenious idea before then which enables me to do it by myself. I don't know. So let's just wait and see about that part, but let's get started. So I have already sectioned my hair out because I had to like mix it in, and now I probably should have done a YouTube video or asked Nads, who normally braids my hair, how she normally mixed in. I didn't pay attention when she did my hair before, but I kind of just took a little piece, put a bit in, took a little piece, put a bit in. I think I wasted a lot of hair, but who cares, it doesn't matter. It's pretty cheap anyway. So I used 4 packs of hair, well I'd say 3 and a bit, and then when I looked online when I got home after I bought the hair, it said that I should have used about 5 packs. So I don't know how well this is going to come out. I don't know if my braids are going to be the size that I want them to be or if I'm going to look like a little rat. I'm not entirely sure at the moment, but fingers crossed it looks okay. So I've sectioned my hair out into 10 pieces. I don't know if that's what you meant to do, but in my head I was like, well, that sounds like a good idea. So it's all like prepped and ready. So I've sectioned them out into pieces like this. They've got like the number 6 hair mixed in a little bit. Obviously my hair is not entirely blonde. There are like darker pieces running through it slightly. The top's a little bit lighter, but the underneath is quite like, it's a little bit more darker. So I hope that this will work. I would have preferred a little bit of a lighter brown, but anyway, it doesn't matter. So yeah, I've got my sections like this. I'm going to section my hair off first because I feel like that's probably like the easiest thing to do, and then I will try it out. So I washed my hair yesterday. Again, I don't know if that's what you're meant to do. I don't know if you're meant to have it dirty or not, but I had Olaplex in it, which is like a conditioning treatment, and I really wanted to wash that out before I put them in. Obviously, I'm gonna have to like brush my curls out now to part my hair. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to plait it tight enough to my head, but we will just see. Okay, so let's start by brushing my hair out. My hair is all brushed out now, and I'm thinking to follow where my parting is at the moment. So I'm thinking to have like 4 here, 4 across the back, and then 2 right at the bottom. I think that will work. Who knows? So I'll have 10. Yeah. Okay, so I've sectioned my hair out and I've just plaited it just so I know where the sections are, because as I said, I am an amateur. And I've put it into 10, I think. Obviously this isn't the direction I'm gonna plait it in. These two I probably will have more at the front, but obviously the back ones I'll have them more plaited towards the back, so they kind of cover the back of my head. But yeah, so I've got 10 in so far. So I've got my strand of hair here, and I'm just gonna give it another brush through before we start. My strands here, and then you have to break them apart, so I'm just gonna do that. Now I've got like the 2 pieces, you wrap one of them over so they like interlock like this. Basically wrap it around the hair, and then you will start to braid in each piece. So let's kind of give it a go and see. Okay, so this is my braid so far. I was thinking that it was going to be a bit loose at the top because I've never done it before, which is a little bit, but it feels quite secure and it's probably gonna be a bit comfier anyway. And I'm just going to put a band in it for now, because I feel like sometimes when I do things I get better at it as I go along, so I might even take this one out if I get better at it, just to make it a bit tighter at the root. But I don't know if I'll get any better, but you know, never know. So I won't completely finish this one off yet, since it was my first one, in the hopes that I hopefully get a little bit better as I go along. I probably should have not washed it. It's really soft, like it's really soft at the moment, but we'll see. So as soon as I kind of start, this always happens at the bottom, so I just have to untangle that and then we can keep going. I feel like this one's definitely a lot tighter at the root, which is making me happy. A little bit bulky, but I mean, come on, like I know another technique. I've just made this technique up. Okay. It's looking cute, I think. Quite like it. So now I'm going to just carry on, and I'm going to fast forward the video so I don't bore you all, and then I'll show you how it comes out at the end. we are done. Finally, it's taken me absolutely forever, but I'm really happy with how they turned out. I think my front ones are actually a bit tight, but it might be the way that I've plaited them and in the way that I kind of like don't want them in my face anymore, but whatever. I ended up redoing this one because I did get a little bit better as I was going along, so it's not as loose. This one actually is the loose one now, but there's no point kind of going over that. So I now have these, so I've banded the ends and I'm just going to cut the ends off because I actually want like the little ponytail at the end. I don't know if I'm going to keep it like that. I might end up like just like burning the end and like melting it off, but I don't know. But I have some scissors. So, well, to be fair, I kind of want them even, don't I? They almost look like a little, like, what do you call it? Like, pillow tassels. We should be looking pretty even now. This is what the bottoms look like. I literally look like them things that tie back curtains, but I am feeling it. I think it's cute. I think. So, to finish off this, I'm just going to slick down my baby hairs. I kind of left them out. They look a bit messy at the moment. I sometimes slick them down. I don't always do it, but obviously on this occasion I will. So again, taking my edge control, and I have a toothbrush that I put somewhere. Oh, it's here. Okay, so now my edges are all done. They're like tucked in nicely. This is the finished look. Now obviously I'm gonna go and put hot water on my hair to obviously set the braids in place, and obviously I chopped the ends off, so currently the ends look like this, but obviously once I've put them in hot water they should thin out a little bit and they should get a little bit thinner, and they should hopefully stay a little bit more like this rather than the end of a pillow looking like a blusher brush. So once I've done that, everything should be set in place. However, obviously I hope you like this tutorial. I hope that you enjoyed it. Obviously these are pretty long, so they took me a while. I'd probably say I've been sitting here for about 4 or 5 hours, but the longest part of that was obviously the parting of my hair because I want no one to check it for me and I'm having to use a mirror and all that kind of stuff. But obviously if you've got someone that can literally section your hair off or make sure that your sections are straight, then you'd be like set to go. Be done really quick. So yeah, so obviously hope you like this tutorial. Let me know if you want to see more tutorials of hair. I used to be really adventurous with hair actually when I was younger, but I just kind of stuck to one thing, which is like curly. It's either in a bun or it's out, and that's about it, or I'll straighten it. So obviously if you enjoyed this and it was helpful, probably wasn't helpful at all, but yeah, if you enjoyed this, let me know, comment below, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I hope to see you again soon. Mwah! Thanks so much for watching. Bye.